It's like a rope.
What's up, guys? We're back. Today we have Josh on the camera. We have Ethan and Max here for Gags and Gaggles.
Are you vlogging?
We're going to a super secret place right now to pick up the unreleased Nike React Infinity Run shoes. So, got someone on the inside working for me. We're picking up the shoes a little early for you guys to see them. So, here we go.
You don't need stability shoes, I fit you.
Huh?
So you don't need stability shoes.
Yeah, but that was before I met you.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the man who fixed me.
Feels like it's moving on.
Riley Wolf described this perfectly. I mean, injuries suck. There's no sugarcoating it and there's no silver lining. They're straight up not a good time. You train hard, get injured, and then watch not just your physical fitness disappear, but it can even affect your overall happiness. If you're just stepping into running, then you might not be too familiar with it, but if you've been doing this for a while, you know that at some point in time as a runner you will be injured. But through designing the Infinity Run, Nike believes that they finally designed a shoe that could potentially break that cycle. That maybe as a runner we don't have to expect injury anymore. Now, Nike already has a strong stability shoe. The Nike Structure 22 is the newest in the Nike Structure line, and it's been around for a long time because it works. First, let's talk about the midsole. We're using React foam in the Nike Infinity Run, but it's not exactly the same silhouette that we've seen in the past on things like the Epic React 2 that we saw earlier in 2019. What we can visually see though is that on the Infinity Run there's a lot more React foam, and my inside source told me that it might not exactly be the same exact formula as they were using before as well. There's a new type of Flyknit on the shoe also. It's Flyknit Loft technology, and it's stronger and more durable than previous iterations. There's less give when I try to pull it apart. It's extremely strong where it needs to be, in areas like the toe box and the midfoot. But when you get back into where you slip the shoe on the tongue, it's extremely flexible, and I love that. It's super easy to get on, even though there's a lot of structure in the heel. Because it's so much in our face, let's talk about the guardrail. Now, the heel counter, as I'm going to call it, is pretty pronounced, and it goes all the way up to the midfoot. But that's probably due to the wider base and a desire to add a guardrail type structure to it. You know, for stability and stuff. This is something Riley Wolf mentioned when he wrote that the shoe is a lot less structured than most shoes, so some type of guardrail almost seems necessary. In general, there's less material. If you take out the sole of the shoe, you see the same exact React foam underneath as you do on the outside of the shoe. It's very minimalist. There's also more rubber on the outsole than they usually have on the React. The pattern itself looks like it actually pulls design from two different shoes. It reminds me of the front toe box that I have on my Zoom Fly 3s, but the back heel section is actually more like their React Element 55s or my Air Max React 270s actually. It's almost the same. But all this additional rubber is going to be incredible for delivering more traction and durability for the longevity of the shoe. Especially since we know that Nike loves to talk about how their React foam is built for longer life. And various sources at Nike actually mentioned that testing showed that people were able to get over 500 miles out of a pair of the Reacts. Because of this, I think we'll also be able to see that there's going to be more longevity to the life of the foam because there's more rubber to help keep it in place, rather than like I've seen on some React shoes where people have ran out of rubber and the foam is just deteriorating, which is unfortunate if it's supposed to be able to last longer than 500 miles. Let's talk about the rocker really quickly. Now, here on my Pegasus and my Zoom Fly 3, I'll show you a little bit that the Nike rocker that we've been seeing in more recent years is pretty extreme, and some people wonder if it's kind of just a marketing stunt, and in a way it kind of is. It's pulled from the Breaking 2 shoe, we all know it, the Vaporfly, and the rocker on the Vaporfly is incredible. But on the Pegasus and on the Zoom Fly 3, it's just a little bit too aggressive to really do much. Unless you're an absolutely terrible heel striker, which, first of all, just fix your running form. But I digress. On the Infinity Run, the rocker isn't very noticeable to the eye when you look at it. It's a lot less aggressive than on the Pegasus and the Zoom Fly 3. But on the foot, it serves almost to tip you forward on your toes. And this is very much the same vibe that we get when you put on something like the 4% or the Next Percent. It's practical, it's usable, and it's not that noticeable. And I feel like this is the idea of the Infinity Run. Less flair to the shoe, more simplicity, and more utility. It takes a little bit of getting used to at first, but the effect as you're running is that it's easier to get a little bit of better propulsion as you transfer from landing to toe off. So what Nike did is they put it head-to-head over a 12-week half-marathon training program for 226 runners. Nike had British Columbia Sports Medicine Research Foundation conduct the study, and they found that those who were wearing the Infinity Run shoes were 52% less likely to get injured versus those in the Nike Structure 22. I'm curious, how did that actually happen? The higher foam stack, a wider shape, these things help release energy with every single step, and it all creates a smoother ride. Nike uses this shaping to create what they call zonal performance, and it provides support for the 3 phases of a runner's stride: flexibility at the toe off, a smooth ride at mid-stance, and cushioning at the contact. One of Nike's pro runners, Dave Ridley, who runs in Melbourne, says he's already put over 160 kilometers of easy running on them, and it's the best trainer that he's ever owned, as well as some good reports from the Bowerman Track Club Elite that I've heard as well. So Nike, good job on this one. It gets the pass. If you're looking for your next best trainer, go ahead and give the Infinity Run a try. Remember to visit your local running store where you can probably get a discount for being either a student, athlete, runner, or a coach like me. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about maybe a shoe you're curious about. Hope I got you all the info you need. If there's anything else you're wondering about, drop a comment down in the comment section. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe for more of this type of content in the future. Remember the 3 C's: determination, perseverance, hard work, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.